A backup is not a ransomware recovery plan. That sounds harsh, but it's true. A lot of businesses think they're protected because they have antivirus software, cloud storage, and some kind of backup running in the background. Then ransomware hits. Files are locked. Servers are down. Email stops working. Accounting is offline. Employees can't access what they need. And the backup? Sometimes it's outdated, infected, deleted, or tied to the same admin account the attacker already stole. That's when the real question shows up. If everything went wrong today, could your business recover safely without guessing? Most ransomware conversations focus on encrypted files. But that's only one part of the problem. A serious ransomware attack can hit your file server, cloud storage, email accounts, user passwords, admin accounts, backup systems, remote access tools, accounting software, vendor connections, and customer data. That's why recovery is not the same as restoring a few files. Think of it like a building fire. You don't just ask, "Do we have a copy of the blueprints?" You ask better questions. Is the building safe to enter? Where did the fire start? What systems still work? What has to be restored first? Who is in charge? And how do we keep it from starting again? Ransomware recovery works the same way. A real recovery plan does not start with a backup tool. It starts with the business. What has to come back first so the company can operate safely? Email, phones, accounting, scheduling, customer records, a clean workstation for key staff? That first stage is called minimum viable recovery. It means restoring the smallest set of trusted systems needed to keep the business moving. Not everything, just the most important things first. So how do you build a ransomware recovery plan that actually works? Start with 4 practical steps. Protect the backups from the attacker. Backups should not be easy to delete from one compromised account. A stronger backup setup includes a local copy for fast recovery, an off-site copy for disaster recovery, and at least one offline, isolated, or immutable copy. Immutable backups are designed so the data cannot be changed or deleted for a set time. That matters because attackers often look for backups before they launch the final encryption attack. If they can destroy the backup first, they take away your way out. Lockdown identity and admin access. Attackers want admin accounts. With admin access, they can disable security tools, delete backups, create new accounts, change permissions, and move through the network. So admin accounts need special protection. Do not use admin accounts for daily work. Do not share admin accounts. Use multi-factor authentication. Separate backup admin credentials from normal admin credentials. Review old vendor accounts. Remove local admin rights from standard users. This step is not flashy, but it matters. If admin access is weak, every other control becomes easier to break. Reduce the blast radius. A flat network is risky. If every computer can reach every server, shared folder, backup device, and business application, ransomware has an easier path. Network segmentation creates smaller blast zones. Guest Wi-Fi should be separated from business systems. Workstations should be separated from servers. Backup systems should be restricted. Accounting systems may need tighter access than general file shares. Remote access tools should not have open access to everything. The goal is not to make the network harder to manage. The goal is to make the attack harder to spread. A ransomware event on one workstation should not automatically become a full network outage. Write down the recovery order before the attack. During a ransomware event, guessing gets expensive fast. Your recovery order should be clear before people are under pressure. A practical order may look like this: isolate affected systems, preserve evidence, identify the likely entry point, disable compromised accounts, secure administrator access, confirm clean backup points, rebuild core identity services, restore network services, restore security monitoring, restore critical servers, restore business applications, restore user access in stages, monitor for reinfection, document what happened. This order may change from one business to another, but the principle stays the same. Do not restore infected systems into an untrusted environment. Now let's talk about the business side. Ransomware resilience is not just about avoiding a technical mess. It's about reducing downtime. Here's the simple math. Downtime hours times hourly business cost equals the real cost of the outage. If a business loses $1,000 per hour when systems are down, a 2-day outage can become a very expensive problem. And that does not include emergency IT costs, legal review, cyber insurance claims, customer communication, lost trust, or delayed billing. A tested recovery plan helps reduce the number of decisions your team has to make during a crisis. That saves time. And time matters during ransomware recovery. The goal is not to make the business ransomware-proof. Nothing does that. The goal is to make the business harder to attack, harder to spread through, harder to fully shut down, and easier to recover. Here's the bottom line. Ransomware resilience is not one product. It's a system. You need protected backups, strong identity controls, segmented networks, endpoint detection, tested recovery, and a clear response plan. The better question is not, do we have backups? The better question is, can we restore clean systems, verify trust, and keep operating after an attack? If you own or manage a small business, start with the basics. Turn on MFA, protect admin accounts, remove local admin rights, test real restores, use immutable or offline backup storage, separate guest Wi-Fi from business systems, review old employee and vendor accounts, write down the recovery order. Small steps can make a big difference, and they are much easier to do before the attack than during one. If you want help reviewing your backup and ransomware recovery plan, contact Second Star Technologies. We help small businesses build practical IT and cybersecurity systems that support the way they actually work.